back with TSPN. Tom Thompson. How are you doing, Tom?
Excellent.
You've been in our community for a long time. When did you move into our community?
1998, when Rayleigh's opened up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where were you before that?
I was living in Livermore and working in Fremont for about 10 years.
With Rayleigh's,
With Rayleigh's,
right?
yeah.
Okay, and then you got the job up here, and the rest is history. You're kind of like me. I moved in a couple years before you, but people look at us now like like we've been here forever. And
That's a tough one too.
It is.
Yeah.
When you got some of the names to compete against,
Absolutely.
like Plaza and Oneto
Yeah.
and all
Oh, yeah.
that. But you know what? Part of it is being involved in the community. When you worked with Rayleigh's, you were really involved with the community, with Shriners and other organizations.
Rotary, Chamber, but that's all a part of being involved in the community. When you get a community like this, that you can, it's easy to get involved, and it's easy to see what you do matters. It's the fruits of your labor. Being out there, and it's just very rewarding. Very rewarding.
And you told me when you left Rayleigh's, you could have just retired. You could have gone home and laid on the poolside and just taken it easy.
Yeah.
But you had you felt like there was a commitment you needed to make, or a desire to do something that was really could change the community, and you found your mission or your passion, I guess, with Interfaith Food Bank.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what happened. I knew I'd go back to work. I just, after 40 years with Rayleigh's, I knew I'd go back to work, and I thought I'd just go do something, piddle around, nothing, no big deal. But all the time I've been up here, because the food bank opened in '98, and right from the get-go, Rayleigh's was involved with it. I was involved with the food bank, helping Kathleen on a number of projects, and just being a torch bearer for the food bank, and trying to help out wherever I could. So I always had a passion for it. And when the opportunity popped up, I looked at Chris and she looked at me and she says, "You'd be nuts if you didn't go for it." And I mean, it's a lot of work. Still it's a lot of work, but every day I see the work that we do is good. It helps people. It's helping the folks in need. And it's just. I get more and more passionate about it every day, really.
When did you start at the food bank?
October of 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
So we were not coming out of our recession, near a depression, really.
Right.
But we were not coming out of it at that point. So
right.
Why would you want to step into a job where you had that? The need had to be extremely high at that point, and I don't think it's gone away.
No, the numbers from 12 to 13 were pretty much flat. They were pretty even, and they're running just about the same as last year. But the thing was, it was jumping right into the frying pan, going right into the holiday season. But it needed some leadership. It needed somebody to get out and be a champion for the community.
Let's talk about leadership with some of the projects that are going on. I don't want to just sit here. I could blab with you all day about this stuff because I know you and I know your passion for it. But let's talk about some of your projects.
Well, everybody's talking about a drought. And there is a drought. Are we going to have enough water? Is there enough? Is there going to be water for us? This is the time of the year that the drought is going to be, what it is. It's going to be hot, long, hot summer. It could go on into October. Well, the food bank is going into its drought season. Traditionally, June through October, funding, we're primarily community supported, and funds tend to slow down in a big way, almost, non-existent. And we still have to purchase food. We still have to pay, almost $800 in electrical bills and et cetera, to keep things running. And so our drought, June through October, we need to do some fundraising. So we've got a few things going on. Coming up here real shortly, the Broadway and Beyond, the Stars Come Out, which is actually this weekend. It's a free concert. I want to do a quick shout out to Shari Anderson, who's been heading this up for the past 10 years and done a beautiful job, has decided to take a little break. So Stevens Price has popped in and going to make it happen this year for us. And it's going to be up at the Community Church of Pine Grove here this Saturday,
Okay.
the 7th at 7 p.m. and Sunday the 8th at 2 p.m. It's a great show. Broadway tunes. There's Stevens Price, Bill McKenna, Rachel Wilson, Kathleen Harmon's going to be singing that day. Marie Bedard, Laurie Amick, Kate Hammond, and Ann Pierce will be on doing her Twinkling of the Ivories. She does such a
How do you
beautiful
make
job.
money off that? Because it says free admission.
It is a free admission. That you can come and enjoy the show. There will be the plate will be passed as a free offering, but it's not a requirement. The program makes a little bit of money for us, and it's just one of those things that these folks get out there and donate their time to benefit the food bank and doing something that they really love to do. They're really great at it.
And like you said, if the show brings in $500, $1,000, $2,000, that offsets your PG&E, and during the drought period, it covers
Exactly.
some of those costs.
Exactly. And then one of our larger fundraisers here coming up real quick is June 21st. We're having our first annual golf tournament. We're going to be, it's called Swing Dan Hunger. It's going to be at Rancho Murieta this year. The thought on that was to offer a little bit of different experience for the golfers that are in town. It's going to be $105 to play. That'll include valet carts and clubs, locker room experience, free shoe shine, showers if you needed, free range balls, and golf, and then a steak and chicken dinner, all for $105. That's a 1 p.m. shotgun start.
So you make a little bit of money off that. The margin on these golf courses, some of them is they charge a lot, but I know Rancho Murieta seems to be working with a lot of organizations and trying to make it affordable.
Well, yeah, the deal for Rancho Murieta is not everybody can go play there. So this is an opportunity for somebody who hasn't played there or hasn't played there in a long time to go check it out. Where the funds that we actually make, are the raffle, the mulligans, all the fun stuff going on.
You have sponsorship opportunities too that
We do.
people could participate in?
Yeah, one of the easiest ones, which I thought was easy, was a $50 tea sponsor. You can show you support the food bank for $50.
Right.
So if we get 100 tea sponsors, that's quite a bit of money. And it's just a little bit of a donation for somebody, and we're getting some great support on that. And
People can sponsor prizes, lunch, dinner,
Yeah.
be a part of it. So.
Sure, absolutely. You can contact me at the food bank 267-9006 or feedamador@gmail.com. And then also towards October, we'll be doing our empty bowls.
That's a great.
That's a great one. Carla Giandra.
Carla
Yeah,
Giandra.
She's stepped back out of that. She's been focusing on the Willow School project, but she left me all of her secrets to make that a big success.
Yeah,
So,
but you can go in and get a handmade bowl and have a great variety of soups to choose
from our local chefs and restaurants. So that again is one of those things that's going to help us get through the drought.
Let's talk about numbers. How many people are you serving at the food bank?
Right now through May, we're averaging about 1,800 families.
A month?
There's 1,800 families that are registered right now.
Okay.
And 4,800 individuals. We're averaging about 1,500 families a visit per month and 3,800 individuals per month.
Do you see some people that have signed up for services at the food bank, and do you see it getting any better? Maybe they found a job, and they're able to wean themselves off the food bank.
Absolutely, but the numbers aren't changing. The faces are.
Okay.
I received a phone call yesterday from a young lady asking. It'd probably been about 6 to 8 months, she said, since she's been to the food bank, and the reason that she quit coming was because things had changed in her life. She was able to support. She didn't need our assistance. We provide supplemental food. We don't feed them 3 square meals a day. But she said that something had changed and that she had gone to part-time and that she's unable to make it right now, and just want to know if she could come back. And course, absolutely. You know, she just comes in, updates her information, and we'll help her out.
Yeah, I really appreciate somebody doing that too. That when you have the need, utilize it, and then if things change and it gets better, go off the system and
Sure.
let someone else go in
Sure.
and take your place, because there's always need out there.
Well, and the seniors, we have so many seniors that are clients. That we have right now it's 776 seniors, and they actually get an extra bag a month. We have a senior program that specifically takes care of the seniors. We had run a pilot program up at Pioneer Elementary this year. We started in December, thanks to a grant from American River Bank. We did what was called 3 Squared, which was our backpack program. And we were feeding 108 kids each week, giving them 3 square meals for the weekend on Saturdays and Sundays. So I would deliver the product up to the school on a Thursday. The volunteers would bag them up and distribute them on Friday. And the kids would have, a breakfast and a lunch and a dinner for the weekend.
Those are the kids that you've identified that are in need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were either on the school lunch programs or teachers identified them, through the administration there. And we selected Pioneer. The numbers are so close all the way around, but Pioneer was a little bit higher. So we used that as a test. It's a very expensive endeavor to try to cover all that.
People can go on the website and look for the Broadway and Beyond or the golf tournament?
Yep.
And what is your website?
Feedamador.org.
And phone number again?
209-267-9006.
Okay. All right, Tom, thank you very
Thanks,
much
appreciate
for
it.
being with us.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll talk to you at the end of the show about some of these again.
Absolutely.
We have to go to a break. We'll be right back with TSPN.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.